Hello Aries and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 1st to the 15th of November 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Green Wheel Oracle that I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Aries for the 1st to the 15th of November 2021. What messages are here for Aries for the next 2 weeks? What does Aries need to know at this time? Let's see if we can get this deck to fan. And we'll choose a couple of cards. And let's see what you get. The Weasel and the Spiral Moon. So the Weasel challenges you to look at to change your perception, to look at how you're perceiving things and perhaps look at them from a new angle, and question about the way what you judge in others and in situations. So it's sort of asking you to look at things with a new perspective. And then you have the Spiral Moon, which is about getting to the heart of a matter, getting to the center, and perhaps even finding your center, regaining that balance from centering yourself. But it's about going deeper, getting into the heart of a matter, and perhaps changing your perspective, change the way you look at things, and question your judgment on things as well. So there you have the Weasel and the Spiral Moon. Let's see though where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Aries for the 1st to the 15th of November 2021. What messages are here for Aries for the next 2 weeks? What does Aries need to know at this time? And I'm using the Druid Craft Tarot today, and I'll be putting down a 5-card spread for you, Aries, with the first card depicting you in your current situation, where you are now. The second card, showing what influences you, where you are, and the third card highlighting the challenges you may face at this time, with the fourth card offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final 5th card, which may reveal your possible outcome. It shows where you're heading. So let's see what you get. So start with the Two of Wands. Influenced by justice, and your challenge is the Wheel, and your guidance is the 6 of Wands, and you move towards the 2 of Pentacles. So there's a bit about balance here as well. And beneath the deck you have the 5 of Wands. This is an energy of perhaps small challenges, competition, confrontation, opposing wills, But the energy here is fairly playful. It's sort of nothing that you can't overcome. So it sort of shows a bit of chaos, a bit of disruption through a lack of working together, a lack of cohesiveness, and perhaps a bit of competition, a bit of rivalry that may challenge you. But where you are now, Two of Wands sort of shows the doorway, the point between moving forward. So having begun something, you now sort of at a point where you should be considering your next move, considering which way you want to take things, your direction. And it's also, you know, if you look at it with the Five of Wands, it's about gaining a sense of balance between will, between opposing or, you know, what could be complementary desires. So it's getting that sort of sorted, that balance. What influences you here? You have justice. This is about the need for, in making this decision, you need to consider everything, because what you decide will have ripple effects. And, you know, you've got the Weasel here, which asks you to look perhaps at it with a different perspective in order to help you make your decision as to where to go, how to move forward with things. You're called to use your knowledge, your wisdom, and once you make that decision, you need to be prepared to act decisively, to act on it in a determined way. And then, of course, you've got the balancing of the scales. It does seem like opposing energies that need balancing here. Or, you know, there might be a choice to be made. Your challenge is moving with a change. The wheel depicts the change of fortunes, and in a challenge position, it sort of may show that outside influences may be making this more difficult for you, and that could also sit with your Five of Wands, those challenges. That could be, you know, your challenge then is to see them as exciting possibilities, exciting challenges. So the wheel sort of depicts needing to work with this change in a positive way, the most positive way you can. And it's about, you know, when you look at these two cards here, where you are, whatever you decide, it does seem to feel that you're at a very pivotal moment where what you decide is going to affect things in a bigger scale as time goes on. So it's sort of quite daunting to be making a decision where you feel that the effects can ripple out for some time. But you have a very positive guidance card. It's the Six of Wands. This is about having gone on a quest and returning triumphant. This is the men coming back from the hunt and having been successful, and they return to their claim of their family, of their kin, or their people. So it sort of suggests that you're on the right path. Success is on the cards for you with this. This is about not simply attaining your goal, but also having that appreciated by others. And you move towards maintaining the status quo, keeping things in balance, keeping things in harmony on a very practical level. Although around you with this wheel, there's changes are coming, and they may sort of put things in flux and uncertainty, but it shows that you'll be able to maintain that solid ground. And if you pull your spiral moon card in, sort of shows as you're making this decision, it's time to look deeper, to look at what's beneath the surface. Sort of if you look at this, the the maze here, it sort of goes, you walk through this maze, you go round deeper and deeper into the center. So it's, you know, a good guidance card to use in decision making. It's calling you to consider what's beneath the surface, what influences things. And the Weasel suggests you change your perspective, you be careful of how you judge others and perhaps yourself. But it's about looking at things from a new perspective and being aware, being alert. And you have, I get a sense here that it's also, you know, if it may feel a little difficult now, a bit chaotic now, but things are about to change. And although that could be a challenging situation, it also brings in new energies and new potentials. And you have here the potential for success. I mean, your guidance card says you got this, you can do this, and you're moving towards steady ground despite flux about you, and maintaining that balance, and even a sense of playfulness coming into that aspect. So there you have it, Aries. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks. And thank you for watching. God bless you until we meet again.